Hi, Jeremy here with MathomBooks. So here is my little video response to a lot of people out there who think that annotating books, in other words, scribbling in the margins, writing notes, underlining things, highlighting even, is a bad thing. Most particularly, I'm responding to Les and to Rebecca from getbookish, and so here goes. Here's why annotating or writing in books is a good thing. And I know that my buddy Aaron's got my back on this, so get ready. The main reason to write in your books is so that when you finish your book, you can go through, and you're probably not even able to see this, but you can go through and you can see all the underlines, which are your favorite quotes and stuff, and you can go back and remember what it was like. For example, in a book like this is Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoyevsky. It is a book that is almost 900 pages long, and if you don't write in it, how are you ever going to remember a certain part because it's so big, right? But if you actually do write in it, oh, it's nice. Got my original Legolas Lord of the Rings for the Fellowship of the Ring. That's old. This came out, when was that? Anyways, I'm off topic. See, memories. When you keep things in books, it's memories, and that's what writing in books is. So again, when I'm able to go back and look at these old books that I've read, I can see all these places where I found something interesting or underlined something. I love this line right here, for example. Those innocent little eyelashes slashed my soul like a razor, right? He's describing the first time he saw this woman. And so, the first and foremost, my first point is then, writing in your books, scribbling in the margins, taking notes, etc., it's what helps you remember that you read it, in the sense that you remember, oh, I remember that part, or, oh, there's that great line right there. And it helps you feel like you've kind of ingested more of the book than you would have normally. My second point as to why it's good to write in your books is this. Everyone that I've heard on, Booktubia that said, I don't write in my books. I had to when I was in school. Or I had a professor that made me write in this book. Why do you think your teachers have you write in your books? Why do you think? Because you learn more. That's why you do it when you're in school. Now, I know some of you rebels out there, that's the reason why you don't do it now, because your teachers made you do it. But your teachers made you do it for a reason. So that's my second reason why you should write in your books. This is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Kesey, a brilliant novel. There are times where I don't write in a book, and that's for a particular reason, and I'll give you one right now. This, as many of you have, is a first edition Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I got this the very first night at midnight. I was in Durango, Colorado at the time, and I'll never forget it. They closed the whole street down just for this little bookshop they had there in town, and it was awesome. Everyone was dressed up, and it was pretty cool. But anyways, because it's a first edition, because it's in such great quality, I don't write in this book. But there's also another reason connected to this. Harry Potter, to my mind, it's not exactly super quotable, such as like Dostoyevsky is or Kesey. And so for that reason, I tend to not write in my YA books as much as I do in more kind of adult, serious novels. And so that's another thing. So if all you read is really light reading, or if it's all YA, I can understand if you don't write in your books as much, but you still should. Another great reason to write in your books is, this is, by the way, there's House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. And this is my final reason for why you write in books, is because you come across words that are big words, quite frankly, and it's how you improve your vocabulary. If you underline that word, for example, here's a word right here, Talaria, T-A-L-A-R-I-A. It means, anybody? Winged sandals on the feet of Mercury. So the winged sandals on the feet of Mercury are called Talaria, right? I would have never have known that, but I wrote it down, I looked it up, and I've got it in here. Here's another one. Elided, E-L-I-D-E-D. It means to omit or ignore, to pass over. And so there it is, in a sense. I'm kind of making my vocabulary better by reading, by annotating, instead of just skipping over it and never thinking about it ever again. Every time I go back to this book, which is more often than you'd think, I'm looking at these words, looking at the definitions, and hopefully retaining more knowledge. So, all of you out there who did the inside and out tag and you answered, no, I don't scribble in my books. I keep them clean, clean, clean. Here's why. You should scribble in your books. It shows that you really love them, because after you're finished, it feels so red. You've got this book just covered in writing. And that, to me, is the feeling that just can't be surpassed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little response video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Tell me, why is it better to keep them clean, clean, clean? Now the challenge is on. Bye.